sister, a cousin, or if you have young women in your life that you care about in general, please watch this because I'm going to tell you what I've learned about our young women over the past 2 years of just being in public high schools. The first thing that I've learned about young women, and I'm speaking from ages, I would say like 11 up through the teenage years, is that our young women lack self-confidence in themselves and in trusting their intuition. And the way that you can step in and help to fix this issue is to, number one, especially if you're a parent, give your daughter a voice at home. Like if she is trying to talk to you about something, listen. Don't shut her down, because that translates into school, of them becoming people pleasers and yes men. So they don't feel confident to speak up for themselves and share their voice. So they just kind of go along with the crowd. They generally aren't leaders. So that starts at home. Like allow them to speak their voice at home. Number two, like stop with the financial abuse. And what I mean by that is stop throwing it in your daughters and kids in general face that you pay for this and that and you go to work and you provide this. Like we know that. That's your job as a parent. Don't throw it in the kid's face, because then you know what that does? It pushes them to go seek that stuff from other people. And oftentimes it's guys or girls that are no good for them. So stop doing that financial abuse stuff at home. The next thing is encourage your daughters, encourage the young women in your life to put themselves first. Tell them to make decisions based on what feels good for them and not to worry about how it will affect the other person. Because women in general, that's what we do. We always worry about how our decisions will affect someone else, or how it will make someone else feel. And that's not how we should move throughout life. Again, that's how when you grow older, you find yourself in unsatisfactory situationships, relationships, knowing you should have left a long time ago, but you staying, you know what I'm saying? Because of that lack of putting yourself first and trusting your intuition. So that's just a couple of pointers, a couple of things that I've learned and observed over the past 2 years, just working in a high school with young women. Those are some of the things that we really need to do in order to give them the confidence in themselves and in trusting their intuition when it comes to certain situations.